with y'all from Baltimore, man. What's going on, man? You see, I got that hat cocked to the side like the Skyfer should be. Cocked to the side, cause my name is D. Cocked to the side, you can't fuck with me. We got the Ravens people packing in. See 'em down there. Got the Ravens people packing in. This is the time they do the tailgating and all that. See, I used to work down when it was M&T. I don't know what it is now, right? I used to work down the stadium. My ex girlfriend, uh, I think she's Marika. Everybody know Rika. I think she a pastor. What is it? Evangelist, something like that. She's something like that. Um, and Rika was a correctional officer. So Riga got the word that they was hiring. See, Riga used to work on the field and all that because she got a correctional background and all of that. See, me and us, we couldn't carry guns and we ain't had no gun license and all that. So she could work down on the field and she could work in the sky boxes and stuff where the real big dogs is at and all of that type of stuff, because she got security clearance, you know what I mean? So, but she told me if you want to work part time, come down there and work the games and shit. Yeah, the incentive was, shucks, you get paid, and you don't only have to work the Ravens game. You could work anything dealing with safe at the time. Safe Management was the name of the company. You had the Navy games, the Turkey Bowl. You had events at the Civic Center and all. They work a lot of. You could get regular 80 hours a week. I mean, every other week out of them during certain times of the year. Yeah, man. Safe management. And you know me is always getting into something bad because and I'm not ashamed of stuff like this, man. This happened years ago. Me and another guy had the same name, and I used to work the Ravens games. I saw Moon down there a couple times. They're like, "Yo, I ain't know you work down here." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working. I'm taking people to their seats, and yes, the other people, boy, when they get tipsy, they'll give you $20. Can you find my seat? Where's my seat? Oh God, I didn't know where my seats. I say, let me see a ticket, A22 over here. You know what I mean? Then before you get ready to leave, here, guy. I said, nah, take it, take it. You ain't gotta force me, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it after some minutes. But see, you ain't supposed to like stand there and impose as if you want a tip or whatever, right? But if they press it upon you, you're allowed to take it. But you ain't supposed to just like wipe your seat out and then stand there like, you know what I mean? You supposed to wipe it and walk away like you ain't, but they tip you. And me and the guy, Donnell, had the same name, right? So he got paid for 2 weeks, I only got paid for 1 week. And you know how people is. I worked down there part time for at least what, eight 8 years or something like that, maybe 10 almost. Yeah, I worked down there part time. You know what I mean? And I would get full time jobs and still would work the Ravens games and work out of Annapolis, the Naval Academy and all of that, man, on the weekends and stuff. But it's nothing like them playoff games down there at the stadium, the Ravens, rocking cold, man. I'm talking about they put you up in them stands in the bleachers and it be cold as what. And I'm coming down the stairs, boy. I'm warming up, and you know what I mean. It's tough though, but they took and paid the guy with the same name as me. They gave me his check and him my check, and of course, my my check was maybe like $400 more than his check. So I looked at that. I ain't noticed until I went to cash it, right? And then when I went to cash the check, they was like, "Oh, sir, they say 400." Like, huh? Only work 1 week. How could I? I said it should be two something. Dude, juice. I said, man, I took that $400, and I had another job at the time, so I was like, man, I ain't worrying about that. You know what I mean? I was working at Phillips um, warehouse down in South Baltimore near the pier. Yeah, working at Phillips warehouse. So I was like, man, I ain't worrying about that. You know what I mean? But see, the thing about it when you do wrong, because of that extra $200, it kept me. I could still been working them games, right? Going down there and we make the playoffs every year. I could be getting in the playoff atmosphere for free every year, watching the Ravens play. Built relationships with some of the Ravens players, even some of the people down there. It's not always about money. Look at that. It ain't always about money. It's about relationships that you build sometimes. And built some good relationships down there. People who like you, people who like you, people who are in positions of power. You know what I mean? That can, at the snap of a finger, have you a good job or whatever the case may be. But we so worried about the small picture. The small picture was that extra money that I didn't even really need at the time. You know what I'm saying? I could have went and took the check back and say, y'all made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But, thinking with the wrong brain, you know, things happen. And like I say, now we make the playoffs every year. Two or three, we play like at least two games in the playoffs, one or two of them at home. So they games that you could be playing, you could be right there watching for free. Matter of fact, you're getting paid to watch. See what I'm saying? But we don't think, man. But it's all good. You learn and you live. You live and you learn. In the hall with y'all from Baltimore, man. Ravens, let's do what we gotta do tonight and kick some boot. Tight.